We are under the bright lights tonight as MLB Network welcomes you to this presentation of Major League Baseball. It's the home opener of this new season between the Seattle Mariners and the Texas Rangers. Major League Baseball on MLB Network coming up right after this.
Dyson.
And we are underway in Arlington as the first pitch of the night is taken here for ball one. Into his windup, here comes the 1-0. Takes a look down at the knees for a strike. Expected to get a little cooler as we go on, but the temperature at game time 68 degrees. Hit out towards second. Throw to first is in time for the first out. Gene Segura standing in. He begins playing this one with his batting average over the .310 plateau. And a good pitch on the inside corner for strike one. Bases are empty, one man out. And a pitch in the dirt as he lays off. It's 1-1. Hit hard on the ground to second and into center field as he's aboard with a one-out single. Here's Yonder Alonso. Batting average is a likely source of pride for him, currently sitting in the high 320s. And that swung on and missed for strike one.
Well, Matt, as advertised, he's broke out with a good fastball. He likes to pitch out the fastball, but this was in the mid-90s. We'll see him be aggressive most of this game with that fastball. Well, a pitcher can tell you a lot early in the game. With this veteran pitcher out here, fastball in. To me, it looks like he's going to try to take that inside half and say, that is mine. That is the third pitch right there. He has pounded him hard in. 3 pitches in a row. And I don't know if he backs off and pulls the string. I got a feeling he's just going to keep pounding. Got a lot of pride in his fastball.
And this one's in the dirt. And a nice job keeping it close. It's ball one. Cruz awaits the 1-0. That's wide, 2-0.
Boy, that's a great pitch right there. You're saying to yourself, why? Because you got that base runner on. That's almost like a pitch out. An outside fastball, catcher set up, ready to throw. If you get the call, great. If not, you're set up to throw him out.
And he'll make it into scoring position here with 2 away, as that'll be scored a wild pitch. And that misses, ball 4. So it's first and second now with 2 out. Standing in, Jose Abreu. He's hitting just above the banner 300 mark on the season coming into this one. And that's in there. Base hit. Long throw to third. And they won't come close to getting him. He's in there at third. Here comes the second baseman, Robinson Cano. He's got that average up near the 340 mark to start play. So he's liable to have an impact in this one as well.
Matt, this is how you want to start a game. First inning, you already jump on them early. You get 1 run in, and now you have 2 other runners on base. You come up with a big hit.
And we'll have to leave it there as the play. And here's the second generation big leaguer, Delino DeShields.
Leading out for the Rangers, left fielder, Delino DeShields.
This is hit high in the air out toward left center. Dyson will slide over and put this one away, and that's out number 1.
Batting second.
Now batting, Elvis Andrus. On the season, he's hitting just over 290 coming into action here. And a check swing. Did he go around? No, says the first base umpire. It's ball 1. Now a swing and a ground ball. And HR, you take a look at these Seattle Mariners entering play here tonight. They'll look to make it 3 straight here as they come in on the heels of 2 straight wins.
Well, Matt, I really like their pitching staff, but I think the key to this game is clearly falls on their shoulders. They throw off-speed pitches for strikes, and they mix the pitch as well. I think if they do that, they got a chance to win.
And you can tell he wanted to hold off, but he swings through the inside pitch anyway, and he becomes out number 2. High fly ball out to straightaway center. Chasing after it is Dyson. Makes the catch, and that'll retire the side. At the plate, Danny Valencia. He'll lead it off here against Cole Hamels.
Third baseman, Danny Valencia.
And there's the fastball by Hamels. Good for strike 1. Here's the 0-1 pitch. Now a fastball off the plate away. A ball and a strike. Here it comes on 1-1. Swung on and missed. Outclassed by that fastball for a strike.
We are watching him reach back and just challenge it with the fastball. Now we got a 1-2 count, and that's 3 fastballs in a row.
A little bouncer, but that one rolls foul. Another 1-2 delivery. Look out. That one almost got away from him. 2-2 now.
Pretty sure there wasn't any ill will behind that pitch, considering he has 2 strikes on him. Just got away from him from what I could tell.
Swing and a miss as he ran the fastball right by him for the first out. Stepping into the box, Ben Gamble. He certainly had it working for him at the plate this season. The average is up over 350 entering play. And Gomez will look this one in for out number 2. Here now is Mike Zunino. The season batting average comes in down in the 240s. This ball's hit in the air down the right side and out of play. 0-1. Pitch on its way now to Zunino. Hot shot on the ground to short. There is Andrus. Throw to first in plenty of time, and the side is retired. Here's the third baseman, Adrian Beltre. He'll start things out against James Paxton as we get the inning underway.
Adrian Beltre.
Well hit, but also well fouled into the seats in left. The windup and the 0-1. And the changeup is way low that time. And he gets a piece here as this ball is fouled away. 1-2. Here it comes. Grounded to third. Valencia over to his left. Throw on to first, and one third baseman grounds out to the other. One away. Here's Mike Napoli now, and he's looking to get it going. Off to a bit of a slow start this year. Ground ball right side. Alonso is there, and he'll take it to the bag himself for the out. Stepping up to the plate, Ernest Francisco. Paxton has his sign. First pitch on the way. Little dribbler down the line. That rolls foul for strike 1. 2 out, nobody on. Started to go around there, but he holds up ball 1.
Well, you're in trouble at the plate if you fall behind this guy. 0-2, so that was a good job to hold up right there.
And here's a ball hit in the air. Alonso will range over to. Here's Gerard Dyson. 0 for 1 for him here in this one.
The center fielder, number 1, Gerard.
Swing, and he pops him up over toward foul territory. And he'll stay with it here as he puts the squeeze on it for out number 1.
The batter, number 2.
Striding in once again, Gene Segura. He singled and scored in his first appearance in this one. A bit high there. A ball and no strikes. 1 out, nobody on. To short. Andrus has it. Throw on to first, and Hamels has retired the first 2 in the inning. Stepping in and ready for another shot, Yonder Alonso. 0 for 1 here in the early going. And a curveball that time that broke too low. Ready with the 1-0 pitch. Look out, 2-0 now.
Wow, not a great spot to be in right now. 2-0 to a great hitter like this. This is when you really have to pay attention as a pitcher. And if you have good off-speed stuff, this might be the time to start mixing in your off-speed stuff.
I like that combination right there. Show him the curveball, and now that fastball sitting in the low 90s.
Well, the left fielder's on it, and that retires the. Here's Rougned Odor now. He'll lead things off here in this one-run contest.
Second baseman, Rougned Odor.
Swung on and missed. It's 0-1.
Matt, it looks like he was sitting there getting ready to jump on the first pitch fastball, and they pulled the string on him and threw him a changeup and just got him out front. Now, I don't know what he's thinking up there at the plate or what he might be looking for. He could be pretty confused right now. Well, that was a pretty good swing right there. Tough changeup. Back-to-back changeups, and he fouls it off. Now you get the pitch you want, because I can't see him throwing another changeup right here.
And he takes strike 3 called on the fastball. 1 gone.
Batting 8th.
Into the windup and the pitch.
Robinson.
Swing and a liner. Throw in time at first for out number 2. Coming to the plate now, Drew Stubbs. This guy's still looking at a 0 in the hit column. Skied into straightaway right. Moving under it, Cruz. And that ends the inning. Here's Nelson Cruz now. He'll try to get it going here to begin the 4th.
Right fielder. Nelson
First pitch coming.
Cruz.
Here it is. Went about halfway there, but it's a called strike regardless.
Well, he's really having good success in this game. And, you know, looking at it, you go, how's he doing it? Well, it's surely not the first pitch strike. I mean, he's a little over 60% first pitch strikes. That's good. It's not great. For the type of success he's having, you can't figure it out.
You know, pitching isn't always about throwing strikes. Sometimes you just need to make sure your opponent isn't too comfortable up there. And that's just what he did right there. Busted him inside with good hard stuff.
Ready for another chance? Jose Abreu looking to follow up the RBI single from his first at-bat. There's a swing and a drive hit well out to right field. But that'll be off the right field wall. Abreu's going to hit for second. And he'll pull into second with 1 away. Here's Robbie Cano now. He's 0 for 1 thus far. First offering on its way. Swing and a miss way behind the big fastball.
Boy, Matt, we're watching him have great success on that exploding fastball at the top of the zone. And I'm telling you right now, you can't catch up to that. It looks great to you coming in, but you have to get your bat in the position to get on top of it. And it's just too hard to do all those things and think you're going to square it up.
Valencia.
He's ready. Here's the first offering. Danny Valencia is at the plate now, and he takes a called strike. Here's a late swing and a miss, strike 2.
He's falling behind right now after that swing right there. Now he's 0-2. And 0-2, choke up a little bit and try to put the ball
in the dirt and blocked behind the plate. Good job there as the count goes to 1-2. Working for the punch out and the offering. He got him. Lively. Coming to the plate now, Delino DeShields comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game.
Fielder, number 3.
Swung on and hit in the air. Dyson on the run. He makes the catch. A great effort to get there and record the first out of the inning.
The shortstop.
Here's Elvis Andrus now. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. This is line to left. And the Rangers are in the hit column. So 1 gone in the inning here with a runner at first. And standing in the speedy Carlos Gomez. Now will step off and fire to the bag. And he'll get back in safely. And Gomez will reach. It's a base hit. Digging in for his second at-bat, Adrian Beltre, as he'll look to bring home that tying run from second with a base hit into the outfield. He'll start him here with a changeup, but it's taken for ball 1. In the dirt here.
1 ball, 1 strike.
Good job to get to that quickly, though, and the count leaving at 1. And he'll just get a piece here as this is chopped foul at home plate.
Well, now it's a 1-2 count. He's throwing the same pitch 3 times in a row. He got ahead with it. Now let's see if he puts him away with it.
Now a swing and a ball popped high in the air over toward foul ground. And this is going to wind up a foul ball. Now both runners are breaking. Again, he sends it out of play. A throw behind the runner at second, and he'll get back in standing. Getting a few steps off a second there. Now the pitch. Hit down the third base line. And he goes with the pitch here and drives it the other way to deep right. And that nearly would have gotten him on the board. Instead, it's a long foul ball. And this is fouled at the plate. Now another 2-2. And he finally wins the battle as this is swung on and missed for the second out.
First baseman.
Here's Mike Napoli now. 2 men on, 2 away here in the 4th. Swing and a ball pulled foul into the lower level and left. In front of the changeup, and he can't keep it fair. 2 strikes on him now. Paxton comes set. Here it is on 0-2. And there's one well above the zone for a ball. A decent lead at second. Here's the pitch. A swing and a miss as he chased with 2 strikes. And that'll bring up Ben Gamble. He's in to get things going here in inning number 5.
Ben Gamble.
Here's Hamels back at it now as the first pitch is swung on and missed for strike 1. Outside for a ball, 1-1.
I like that they went away with that pitch right there. They really tried to tie him up on that previous pitch, so he was probably what we call inside conscious. He didn't get a strike there, but I'm guessing he was looking for another ball in.
Lofted in the air out toward right center. Gomez has a read on it. But it's the right fielder that gets there to make the catch. And that's the first out of the inning. Here now is Mike Zunino. He's 0 for 1 thus far. Here comes the first pitch. Took a wave at one around the shins with no luck.
Well, that's a true indicator he's looking for a fastball in. He wanted to spin to win right there and knock one as far as he could. He got the off-speed pitch inside, and he pulled off of it. Man, I like the last 2 pitches. A changeup and then a fastball, and he's late with the swing on the fastball right there. You got him in between right now, and that's an advantage to the pitcher.
And a good 2-strike pitch, but he misses high 1-2. Hit sharply on the ground to the left. Throw on to Napoli takes care of him. 2 away now. Digging in to try it again, Gerard Dyson. Third trip to the plate for him here tonight. 0 for 2 at this point. And that's swung on and fouled straight back.
With 2 outs, they're not playing him to bunt here, and he didn't show it there, but I wouldn't be surprised if he wasn't at least thinking about it. He handles the bat pretty well, and he can definitely run.
Up and in here as he had to bend out of danger.
I like that pitch on 0-2 there. Busted him in, and even though he missed with that one, that hitter isn't as likely to dive out over the plate.
And we'll have to leave it there as the play is made here. So striding forward now, Ernest Francisco comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ballgame. Chopped weakly to the left. Valencia gonna have to hurry, and he's retired 1 away. Here's Rougned Odor now. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Swing and a miss just behind a lively fastball.
Here we are in the middle of the game, and he's 90% on the first pitch strike, throwing strikes. 90%. Forget about it. You do that, you got no chance of hitting this guy.
The flip from short right gets him, and there are 2 away.
Catcher.
So digging in now, Robinson Chirinos. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time. Here's a cold strike about thigh high, 0-1. And a changeup here, but that's taken low in the dirt for a ball. Swing and a miss as he pulled the string on him, 1-2.
Boy, Matt, he's in some kind of groove, and they better get something working because he is 1 pitch away from throwing 5 shutout innings. Talk about dominant work so far.
No runs, 2 hits, and no errors in the contest for the Rangers so far. On the ground to third. Valencia is up with it. Throw on to Alonso takes care of him, and that ends the. Striding in once again, Gene Segura. He's singled in 2 trips to the plate thus far.
Segura.
Into the windup and the pitch. Line towards center field. Gomez is there, and he has it for the first out. Digging in to try it again, Yonder Alonso. He started out the evening 0 for 2 so far. And he'll try to take control of the inside part of the plate with the fastball as he backs him off a bit. Well, it's been a good outing so far, but he hasn't really racked up the strikeout totals that you might think, Dan.
Yeah, it amazes me how every game you pitch can be so different, Matt. Sometimes it feels like guys can't touch you and you're just punching everyone out. But other times, you don't have your good stuff and you really rely on movement and location to get outs. That's been the case for him today, and it's really working.
And he'll reach second now with 1 away. Here's Nelson Cruz. Now.
Right fielder, Nelson Cruz.
Squared that one up just a little late. Here's the 0-1 pitch. A wave and a miss, a tick behind a good fastball. Some action out in the bullpen. Couple of right-handers starting to loosen up. Swing and a miss, and they'll dodge a major bullet that time. 2 away.
Now batting.
Ready for another shot
hitter.
now. Jose Abreu. He doubled earlier and carries a 2-for-2 line into this appearance. He'll start him with a breaking ball. Too low that time. It's ball 1. Inside, and he falls behind the hitter now. 2-0. Looking to keep this a 1-run game. The pitch. Now a ball hit foul down the line in right and in amongst the fans. He's set, and the 2-1 pitch. Now a swing and a ball lofted down the right field line and fairly deep. Will reach out with one hand to make the catch on the move. Here's Drew Stubbs now. Comes into this
Leading
at bat
off for the
0 for 1 in the ball game.
Right fielder, Drew Stubbs.
Sends that one out of play for strike 1. Here's the 0-1 pitch. And that misses downstairs for a ball. 1-1.
Tell you what, his spot has been the outside pitch right there, and now we're late in the game. He continues to pound the outside pitch, and it's really working out for him.
There to take it is Alonso. 1 away. And here's the second generation big leaguer Delino DeShields. 0 for 2 on his line thus far. Swing and a little tapper, but it gets foul. And boy, they're really giving him fits inside now as he can't get extended there, and it's 0-2 now.
I gotta say, his command of the corners in this start has been pretty exceptional. He's mixed east and west really well, and it's a big reason why he's had success.
Good waist pitch. 1-2.
He just missed on that changeup. I like that pitch right there. You got 2 strikes on him. Throw that changeup and see if he chases it. That time he laid off, but hey, good idea.
On to first, and there were 2 down. Digging in and looking for more, Elvis Andrus. 1 for 2 on his line so far in the game. This is hit down the right field line, but it's going to get out of play for strike 1. Paxton's ready. Here's the 0-1. And here's a ball hit in the air. And Segura will make the catch, and that ends. Here comes the second baseman, Robinson Cano. He comes in 0 for 2 thus far.
Robinson Cano.
Into the windup and the pitch. Ball hit high and foul down the left field line. It's strike 1. Cano waiting on the 0-1. Little dribbler up the first baseline. And good hustle to get over and tag him for the out. Ready for another chance. Danny Valencia. Been a strikeout victim twice in this one. And a ball popped foul to the right side, out of play. Another one fouled off, and he's quickly behind 0-2.
I think a big reason why he's been so effective in this one, that he's been just about getting ahead of every hitter. Seems like every one of them are 0-2, 1-2, and it's just about every at bat. And when that's the case, your chances of getting a good pitch to hit are way worse.
And they'll try to get him fishing there, but he won't offer in the dirt, and it's back to even at 2-2. On the ground up the middle. Throw on to Napoli, takes care of him. 2 away now. Ready now, Ben Gamel. He's 0 for 2 thus far in this one. check swing, but he held up in time. Ball 1.
He's clearly looking on the outside half right there. The check swing means he recognized that ball pretty good.
And that is in there for a 2-out base knock. So the top of the 7th isn't over yet after the 2-out base hit. Ready once again, Mike Zunino. It's been an 0 for 2 effort for him to this point. Swung on and missed, outclassed by that fastball for a strike. The 0-1 pitch. Inside here with the cutter, as he's lucky that one didn't get him.
He's getting a little shaky trying to close this inning out. Look, he gives up a base hit. Then he almost hits the guy right here. Got to take a deep breath, throw strikes.
And Stubbs is right there to put it away, and the inning is over. Stepping in, Carlos Gomez. A hit in 2 tries so far.
Center fielder.
Swing and a miss, 0-1.
Matt, this is getting a little ridiculous. That strike right there puts him at 90% of hitters he's throwing first pitch strike to. You do that, yeah, you're going to dominate lineups.
Throws in time, and that's out number 1. Here's the third baseman, Adrian Beltre. He's 0 for 2 with a strikeout in this one. Coming over now is Cruz, but this will be nowhere near him. It's a foul ball. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. And no swing, apparently. Ball 1. Here's the 1-1 now to Beltre. And there's a pitch that just misses the inside corner. 2 balls and a strike. Here it is. Lifted out towards straightaway center field. Dyson's there. And that's the 2nd out of the inning. Digging in once again, Mike Napoli. No hits in 2 trips to the plate for him in the ball game. And that's in there for a strike.
He's putting together a nice outing so far. It always helps when you get ahead in the count.
A great job of changing speeds there. It's 0-2.
Boy, he's been great in this one, and he's only 1 strike away from putting another 0 on the scoreboard.
Breaking ball, and he gets him to chase it in the dirt. Zunino has it, and that ends the inning. Now in the box, Gerard Dyson. He'll have the first crack at it here as we start inning number 8. Here comes the first pitch. Now a ball lifted high in the air towards shallow right center field. Stubbs has a beat on it, and that's the first out of the inning. Gene Segura standing in. He's working on a 1 for 3 thus far. Now a swing and a fly ball. But this will wind up being a foul ball. Set to deliver the 0-1. A fastball that just misses inside. 1 run, 4 hits, and no errors in the game for the Mariners to this point. Now a ball swung on and heading for the stands in right, and that'll move the count to 1-2 now.
He's clearly looking to hit off the fastball and adjust. That's a pretty good swing after seeing 2 fastballs now in a row.
Boy, that's a tough pitch to lay off right there, just out of the strike zone. But listen, when you're a 300 hitter, you don't chase a lot of those so-called pitcher's pitches. This guy knows the strike zone.
And this is swung on and missed. 2 are quickly retired to start inning number 8.
First baseman number
now
17.
batting, Yonder Alonso.
We thought we might be seeing the end of the road for the starter, but clearly he's still in there for at least 1 more hitter.
Yeah, I'm not sure, Matty, but I think this lefty-lefty matchup right here may have been enough to convince the manager to stay with him. So we'll see if it works out. He's feeling it out there on the mound, just getting the ball and throwing it with a lot of confidence right now.
And a fastball there is inside as that one backed him up a bit. High pop up. And Napoli will look up and put it away. Stepping in and ready for another shot, Ernest Francisco. He started out the evening 0 for 2 so far. Swinging a liner back through the box. And that's in for a base hit. Make it a 1 for 3 game so far. With that, the Rangers get their leadoff hitter on base after the inning opening base hit.
Second baseman. Ned Odor.
Time called here as with
now running at first.
Double-barreled action now.
Number 19, Jurickson.
First pitch on its way. Hit out towards second. Segura for one. Back to first, and a costly at-bat there as the possible tying run is erased on the double play.
Patrick Robinson.
Third baseman hugging the line here. Now the first pitch. Grounder down the line at third. Throw on to Alonso takes care of him, and that ends the end. Here's Nelson Cruz now. He'll be charged with trying to get on board, leading off the ninth.
Nelson
into the windup and the pitch. Ninth inning begins as the first pitch is taken for ball one. Into his windup. Here comes the 1-0. Pitch swung on and hit in the air toward the line and right. Stubbs is there. One quick out to start inning number 9.
Now batting, designated
standing in, Jose Abreu. 2 for 3 with a double on his line so far. Stung into the gap in right center for what should be extra bases. Abreu's going to head for second. The relay, and he is into second with a double, his third hit of the night. Now to the plate, Robinson Cano. He's hitless in 3 at-bats to this point. Swing and a line drive. That's in there, base hit. At the plate, Danny Valencia. Valencia 0 for 3 with a couple of strikeouts for him. Number 60 takes the mound as he's been called upon to pitch. Kyle Seager will get the call to pinch hit.
Kyle Seager.
Swing and a little blooper to center. Gomez comes on now and makes the catch in shallow center for round number 2. Some movement now in that Texas bullpen as a left-hander starts to get cranking down there. First pitch of the at-bat. Ben Gamel stands in as he swings and misses for strike 1.
He's going to need to shorten up and get that foot down a little bit earlier if he hopes to be catching up to that fastball.
Chop foul over towards the coaching box. Looking to put him away. Here's the 0-2. Drilled left side. And that's through into left, a base hit. Abreu rounds third and is digging for the plate. Stepping into the box, Mike Zunino. And he's got an opportunity to turn this narrow lead into a wide one if he can cash in here. Gomez giving chase. But it's the right fielder that gets there to make the catch. Here's Drew Stubbs now. Third trip to the plate for him here tonight. 0 for 2 at this point.
Right fielder.
Grounded back up the middle. Backhanded. Throw on to first by Cano, and there's the first out of the inning. And here's the second generation big leaguer, Delino DeShields. He was a ground out victim last time up. And that changeup makes him jump, a swing and a miss.
Boy, he juked him out of his shoes with that changeup. Stood almost no chance of doing anything with it, but it probably looked good coming in.
Throw to first is in time, and the Rangers are now down to their final out of the game.
The shortstop,
Here's Elvis Andrus now. It was a fly out for him in his last trip. And a foul tip held onto here at strike 1.
That's a big pitch right there. Now he's got him 0-1. And he still may not be comfortable. Even 0-1, he's still a pretty good hitter when he's down the count. This is a big pitch right here.
Really tied him up on that one. Swing and a miss. He struck him out, and that'll do it here as the ball game is over. Well, we've talked about his dominance all throughout the game, and he ended up finishing what he started. A complete game shutout. He's our top player of the game.
Yeah, there's absolutely.
Now from Chase Field in the capital city of Phoenix, Arizona, MLB The Show is on the air. Tonight, it's the home opener for 2017 between the Tampa Bay Rays and the Arizona Diamondbacks. These two should provide some big-time fireworks. First pitch is coming up. Standing in, Kevin Kiermaier, and we are set for baseball here this evening.
Tampa Bay, center fielder, number 39.
And the first pitch of the ball game here is taken for a cold strike one. Well, Harold, you take a look at this Diamondback squad as they begin play here tonight. They come in looking to turn things around as they've dropped 2 straight.
Well, Matt, I mean, the simple way to put it, they lost their last game. This is where baseball comes the best to me, where all the cliches come in. You got to have a short-term memory, and you really do. The game's over. You can't do anything about it. You got to come back today and play better and win.
A quick out number 1. Into the box now, Andrew Benintendi. The season batting average comes in down in the 240s. And he'll look at a first pitch curveball that's in the dirt. It's ball 1. This is hit high in the air out toward left center. On the move is Pollard. He's got it. A nice play there. 2 away. At the plate, Evan Longoria. First chance for him here in the top of the first with nobody on. Breaking ball for a strike. 0-1.
I like that curveball right there. You know he's setting fastball. He wants to ambush one, jump it right out of the yard, and you drop the curveball on him. Got an 0-1 count.
And that finds the target. 0-2 now. And he misses there. 1-2.
This is a tough combination, and it's important for him to stay down in the zone. If he does, he'll have great success. Because the sinker and the changeup, they come out on the same plane when it's thrown properly.
And the center fielder is under it to make a catch. And so stepping in, A.J. Pollard. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first.
Center fielder, A.J. Pollard.
Hit on the ground out to short. Scooped up on the backhand. Throw on to first by Tulowitzki is in time for route number 1. And that'll bring in the middle infielder, Ketel Marte. And he's definitely off to a fast start in the early part of the season. And Harold, as we take a look at the Rays entering play here tonight, they come in winners of 3 in a row and riding a nice little run to start the new series.
Well, Matt, I really like their pitching staff, but I think the key to this game is clearly falls on their shoulders. They throw off-speed pitches for strikes, and they mix the pitch as well. I think if they do that, they got a chance to win.
This is skied into short left center. Waiting on it is Benintendi. And he brings it in for the second out of the inning. Here's Paul Goldschmidt now. First time to the plate for him, and he's carrying an eye-popping batting line with him. Up in the 360s to start play. Up with it is Longoria. Throw on to first gets him, and the side is retired. Now at the plate, Logan Morrison. He'll start things out here in a tie ball game. And that one's in on the hands to start the inning. It's ball 1.
What good inside fastball right there. Trying to tie the hitter up, trying to keep him from getting those arms extended. A pitcher's pitch.
And a high bounce will take it over the outfield wall, and he kicks off the inning with a ground rule double. Troy Tulowitzki is at the plate as he watches ball 1. Now for Morrison, that's now 7 doubles for him on the season. And a strike to even the count. 1-1. Popped high in the air. Owings is there for it. And he hauls it in for the first out of the inning. There's the first baseman now, Mitch Moreland. And he is proving to be something of a non-threat with a bat in his hands this year. The average isn't pretty. Cut fastball inside, ball 1. Now it's 2-0.
Well, both of those balls have been inside, so if I'm hitting, I'm looking for something I can get my arms extended on. Probably won't come back inside for a third time.
No score here as we play inning number 2. Out in front as this is pulled foul into the seats. Almost got him to go around, but instead it's ball 3.
Wow, how about that? He was tempted to make a swing at that pitch right there. That was way out of the zone, but he just kept his hands back enough.
Pollock has a read on it. Makes the play, and there are 2 gone now. Here's the catcher, Wilson Ramos. The average for him entering play, not far north of 200.
Wilson Ramos
Takes a look down at the knees for a strike. Good lead there at second. Here's the pitch. That's over, but low. It's a ball and a strike. And he comes back with a fastball. 1-2 now.
Frozen with a high fastball there. We'll see if they try to climb the ladder even more on the next pitch.
Tried to hold up there. Appeal down to first, and no swing. It's ball 2. Good lead off at second there. Now the pitch. Frozen on. Jake Lamb standing in now. He brings an average in the 260s into this one.
Third baseman Jake Lamb.
Line to the right side, but there to take it is Lowry as he was well positioned for out number 1.
Right fielder.
Here's J.D. Martinez. He begins playing this one with his batting average over the 310 plateau. There to play it is Garcia, and that becomes out number 2. In now, David Peralta. The average just a few ticks shy of 300 for the season, so perhaps a hit or 2 in this one could put him up over the top. Ball 1. A swinging bunt to the mound. Throw to first will get him easily, and the side is retired. Here's Jed Lowry now. He'll look to get something going here in this scoreless ball game.
Second baseman.
And that misses inside. 1-0. Into his windup. Here comes the 1-0. Takes a knee-high fastball.
1-1.
Now the pitch. Hard hit ball to second. Beautiful diving stop. He gathers the throw. Got him. And that's a huge play to keep the leadoff man off base.
Right fielder Avisail Garcia.
Swinging a soft liner, and this will be put away easily for the out. Digging in now, Kevin Kiermaier. 0 for 1 here in the early going. Hit hard up the middle. Marte fields it cleanly. Throw to first in plenty of time, and the side is retired. Settling in now, Michael Saunders. He'll get us going in the home half of inning number 3.
Michael Saunders.
High in the air out to center field. Kiermaier's got a read on it. He's got it 1 away. So striding in, Nick Hundley. Not the shiniest of batting average as he comes in hitting down in the 220s for the year. And that misses ball 1. On a great pitch there, caught him reaching. It's 1-1. From the windup, the 1-1 pitch. On the ground up the middle. Up with it now is Tulowitzki. On to first, and very quickly 2 are gone here in the home third. Ready now, Chris Owings. The average remains a very big bright spot for him at this point in the season. Just under 400. Started to go down after it, and he couldn't hold back. It's strike 1. That misses. 1-1 the count now to the Arizona shortstop.
That's back-to-back breaking balls away, but now he's got himself into a little bit of a tough spot.
And we'll have to leave it there as the play is. The left-handed hitting Andrew Benintendi stands in. He's 0 for 1 thus far.
Andrew Benintendi.
And this pitch is taken on the inner half for strike 1. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. And a curveball that time that broke too low.
Backdoor breaking ball just missed right there. It's such an effective pitch if you can hit the corner with it, but no dice this time.
Owings ranging into the outfield. He's there and records the first out.
The third baseman.
In is the third baseman, Evan Longoria. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. Here's a high pop-up. And this is taken in for the second out. Trying to pick things up where we left off. Logan
Designated
Morrison.
hitter,
He'll try to follow
Logan
up the double in his
Morrison.
last at-bat with another big hit right here. Ball one. Into his windup. Here comes the 1-0. High in the air into shallow left center. And he'll get there in plenty of time to put this one away. And digging in for his second at-bat, A.J. Pollock comes
Leading
into
off
this
for the
at-bat 0
Diamondbacks
for
here in the
1 in the
fourth.
ball game.
Center fielder.
And looks like he got the call there on the pitch inside. It's 0-1. High fly ball out to straightaway center. Kiermaier giving chase. Looks it into his glove, and there's one gone. Striding in
Now
once
batting.
again, Ketel Marte.
Second baseman.
So far 0 for 1 with a
Ketel
flyout.
Marte.
Lifted in the air to center field. Kiermaier's got a read on it, and that's the second out of the inning. So 2 are gone now in the Diamondbacks' fourth. And stepping in, the power-hitting first baseman, Paul Goldschmidt. And they'll start things out with a changeup here, but this is a bit too tight. It's ball 1. Got him to swing at a pitch below the knees, 1-1.
I'm no hitting expert, but you can't take a swing that's a whole lot more uglier than that one.
On the ground to third. Longoria's there. Throw on to first, gets him, and the side is retired. Here's Troy Tulowitzki now. He's 0 for 1 thus far.
Shortstop. Troy
There's a
Tulowitzki.
knee-high pitch that catches the zone. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Sinker. 1 ball, 1 strike. From the windup, the 1-1 pitch. Takes a good curveball at the knees.
This guy's got a tremendous curveball. He just froze the hitter right there. Did you see that?
There's a swing, and he sends a ball high in the air into left field. Looking up is Peralta. Gone to lead off the inning. Digging in to try it again. Mitch Moreland. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. And a foul pop behind the plate. And he'll indeed make the play in foul territory for the first out.
The catcher, number
Here's the
40.
catcher, Wilson Ramos.
Wilson
1 run in
Ramos.
and 1 gone so far this inning. Takes a look at one catching the outside corner. The 0-1 delivery. Off the plate and in. It's a ball and a strike. Here it comes on 1-1. Off speed pitch in the dirt as he takes it for a ball. 2 balls and a strike. Here it comes. A fastball that finds the outside corner.
So far in this game, he's the only guy in the lineup that's gone down on strikes.
Yeah, and he might strike out for a second time right here.
And that's through for a base hit. Make him 1 for 2 in this one. Ready for another chance.
batter, number 8.
Jed Lowry comes
Second
into this
baseman.
at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game.
Lowry.
Pulled toward right center field. Martinez has a read on it. He's got it, and there are 2 down now. And he will scurry back to first as he'll think twice about trying to move up.
Now batting.
Into the box.
Right fielder.
Avisail Garcia
Avisail
hit it hard but
Garcia.
lined out in his first at bat. And that sinker misses at the shoe tops. Ball 1. Swing and a ball lifted in the air toward the line and right. And this will find the wall out near the visitors' bullpen. Ramos rounds third and is digging for the plate. And he can't get back to third. A blunder there. Stepping in and ready for another shot, Jake Lamb.
Leading off
He'll
for the
lead things
Diamondbacks.
off here in this 1-run
Third
contest.
Hey.
Hit back up the middle. Tulowitzki is up with it. Throw on to first by Tulowitzki is in time for route number 1. Here's J.D. Martinez. Flied out in his first at-bat, so make him 0 for 1 so far. You'll start him here with a changeup, but it's taken for ball 1. Swing and a little blooper to center. Kiermaier coming on. He gets there and makes the play for the second out of the inning. So digging in now, David Peralta. This guy's still looking at a 0 in the hit column. And this one's not close. It's in the dirt for ball 1. And the Diamondbacks have their first hit of the game. Coming to the plate now, Michael Saunders. He flew out in his last at-bat. Off the plate and low here, ball one.
Tying run at first base, he's got to make sure that a ball in the gap, he scores. He's got to get a great jump. And one way to do it, as soon as you see that ball through the...
And the throw to first is there. The inning is over. Ready once again, Kevin Kiermaier. He'll start things out now in the top half of the sixth.
Kevin.
This is fouled back and out of play into the VIP seats behind home plate. And 1-1 as this one's in on the hands. Well, he's having a good amount of success here, Dan, even though he hasn't really gotten a ton of swings and misses.
Yeah, it amazes me how every game you pitch can be so different, Matt. Sometimes it feels like guys can't touch you and you're just punching everyone out. But other times you don't have your good stuff and you really rely on movement and location to get outs. That's been the case for him today, and it's really working.
Andrew Benintendi stands in as he looks at a called strike.
Ball one.
And he lays off for ball one.
I got a ball, one strike.
From the windup, the 1-1 pitch. Oh my, this ball is crushed. Where will this one end up? And out of here. And I mean by plenty. That ball was crushed.
The third baseman, number 3, Evan Longoria.
Had him off balance a bit as this is skied into short left center. Peralta comes on and makes the catch in shallow left for out number 2.
The batter, number 7.
Digging in once again, Logan Morrison. 1 for 2 with a double on his line thus far. Pitch swung on and hit in the air. On the move is Pollock. He's there to track it down, and that'll... Stepping in and ready for another shot, Nick Hundley. He'll have the opportunity to kick things off as we begin the home sixth.
Hundley.
First pitch is hit on the ground to the shortstop, Tulowitzki. And on one pitch, he's retired. Here's Chris Owings now. He's 0 for 1 thus far. Now a swing and a miss. Took something off that one, and it's strike one.
Tell you what, his spot has been the outside pitch right there. And now we're late in the game, and he continues to pound the outside pitch. And it's really working out for him.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. And he'll try and tempt him with one in the dirt, but he'll hold back here. It's 1-2. Pitch swung on and hit in the air toward the line and right. Garcia has a read on it. 2 down. Sliding in once again, A.J. Pollock. It's been an 0 for 2 effort for him to this point. Good changeup there to start him, but it drops a little low for ball one. Lofted in the air out toward right center. Kiermaier on the run. He's there to make the play, and that'll... Trying to pick things up where he left off. Troy Tulowitzki. He'll lead it off here as we begin inning number 7. Hit on the ground to third. And the throw to first is in time, so the leadoff man is gone here to start inning number 7.
Now batting.
Ready for another chance? Mitch Moreland. He's 0 for 2 thus far in this one. And this is off the corner and low, ball one. The windup and the 1-0 pitch. Grounder hit hard down the first baseline, but a foul ball, 1-1. Shot back up the middle. Pollock is there, 2 gone. Digging in and looking for more, Wilson Ramos. A hit in 2 tries so far. Slapped hard the opposite way. And that's in for his second hit of the afternoon. Ready for another shot now. Jed Lowry, 0 for 2 on his line thus far. Thought he had the inside corner that time, but it missed for ball one. This is line to left, and that's in there. Base hit. Digging in to try it again. Avisail Garcia. 2 outs and 2 runners aboard here in the 7th inning. Hit on the ground out to short, and the 2-out threat will not come to pass. So striding in, Ketel Marte. Third trip to the plate for him here tonight. 0 for 2 at this point. He pulls this one into right. And a base hit, so he goes after the first pitch he sees, and he's on to open up the inning. Into the box now, Paul Goldschmidt. He started out the evening 0 for 2 so far. The fastball here as he'll take a look at ball 1, 1-0.
That's the advantage of having a good two-hitter hitting second in your lineup. He knows he's going to get something to hit because they're going to pitch to him. And now here comes the heart of the order. They've got a great opportunity to get on the board here.
Now a throw over to first. And again a throw. From the belt. Kicks and deals. Oh, this is hit to third. Will it be 2? Lowry on to first, and that's the very last thing they needed at this point in the ball game, as there are quickly 2 away now. And now pitch on the way. There's a swing and a missile sent out to center field. Back goes Kiermaier, still ranging back. Now a leaping effort at the wall, but he comes up empty. This one is gone. Home run. Now at the plate, J.D. Martinez. He comes in 0 for 2 thus far. Ground ball sent back up the middle. There to field it is Tulowitzki. Throw to first will get him easily, and the side is... Standing in, Kevin Kiermaier. He'll start things out for us here in inning number 8. High and tight here to begin the inning. It's ball 1. Now here's the pitch. Hit fairly well out towards straightaway center. Pollock has a read on it. Makes the play, 1 away. The left-handed hitting Andrew Benintendi stands in. He's coming off a solo homer in his previous trip. And this is taken outside for ball 1. The windup and the 1-0 pitch. A fastball that just misses inside. Here comes the 2-0 pitch. And I believe they'll say he broke the plane, as yes he did. It's ruled a strike. Now the pitch. Line to the right side. And he will make the play out there, and there are 2 away now.
The third baseman
now at the plate, Evan Longoria. He could really use a knock here. 0 for 3 in the game so far. And this is lifted high in the air down the right field line. Martinez is there, and he'll put it away to retire. So stepping in, David Peralta. He'll see what he can do leading off the home 8. Smoke toward the hole. Lowry's got it. Throw to first is in time for the first out. Here's Michael Saunders now. He's 0 for 2 thus far in this one. Here's the first pitch to him. And the changeup is way low that time. 1-0 count. Here it is. And a fastball here that's taken for ball 2. Ready with the 2-0 pitch. And this runs inside, and that looked like it got him pretty good. Stepping up to the plate. Action in the Rays' pen now as they've got a lefty and a right-hander up and throwing. Good changeup that time, but he wouldn't bite on it. The 1-0 delivery. Check swing, no swing, says the home plate umpire. Ball 2. The 2-0 on the way. Now here's one hit in the air to the right side, but this is back into the seats, a foul ball. And he misses again. Ball 3.
Hit the last batter. Now he finds himself down 3-1. Look, he's just got to groove one, get himself back in the rhythm, and throw strikes.
Taken in by Longoria. To second for 1. On to Moreland, but it's too late, so they'll get just the 1.
A shortstop.
Here's Chris Owings now. 0 for 2 on his line thus far. In the dirt here, and a nice job keeping it close. It's ball 1. The 1-0 pitch. And here's a ball hit in the air. Moreland has room in foul territory. No trouble with this one, and the inning is over. Standing in, Logan Morrison. He'll try and lead things off here in inning number 9. 9th inning underway now as the first pitch is taken for a cold strike.
Well, Matt, we're talking about first pitch strike, right? Look, it's not great what he's been doing, but he's over 60% of the time. First pitch is going to be a strike. That's a nice little nugget to have if you're the starting pitcher.
There's a swing and a drive hit well out to right field. Back goes Martinez. Gone to lead off the inning. Coming to the plate now, Troy Tulowitzki. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time. Got him to reach for it there as this is grounded to short. On to first, so a good bounce back pitch there as he gets the ground ball for the first out.
First baseman.
So digging in now, Mitch Moreland. He lined out in his last trip, so looking for better fortunes here. And that finds some outfield grass. It's a base hit. Here's the catcher, Wilson Ramos. He's looking for hit number 3 here in this at-bat.
Wilson Ramos.
Down and away, 1 ball and no strikes.
He's certainly giving up plenty of hits in this one, but the funny thing is he hasn't walked anyone yet. That tells me he's throwing strikes, but he's just not throwing enough quality strikes.
Peralta is right there as he'll put it away without much problem for the second out. Here's Jed Lowry now. He's working on a 1 for 3 thus far.
Lowry.
First pitch here is a sinker that runs a bit too wide. It's ball 1. And 2-0 now as this misses below the knees. Here he comes on 2-0. Yanked on the ground down the line. And a reach, but it's by him as he couldn't quite get to that ball. Moreland rounds the corner and is headed home. And they've got him hung up out there between second and third. The runner from first comes all the way around to score. And he'll try to get back now, but it's striding into the box. A.J. Pollock will be the one to get us going here in the bottom of inning number 9. Lifted out towards straightaway center field. Kiermaier's got a read on it. And he hauls it in for the first out of the inning. Digging in, Ketel Marte. He singled his last time up. Swinging a looper to left. Coming in is Benintendi. 2 down. Here's Paul Goldschmidt now. And he needs to make something happen. They're down to their final out here in the 9th. Change up. A little bit inside. 1-0. And he just gets a piece there as this is chopped foul. From the windup, the 1-1 pitch. On the ground up the middle. Oh, look at the dive. The throw. He beat it out. That was a phenomenal stop, but it winds up a base hit, and the inning continues. Looped out towards short. And he'll put this one away, and with that, the ball game is over. As we wrap this one up tonight, it's time to show our appreciation for the man. Thursday night baseball set to come your way from Tropicana Field in St. Petersburg. Tonight, it's the home opener for 2017 between the Arizona Diamondbacks and the Tampa Bay Rays. It's Rays baseball, and it starts right now. Digging in, A.J. Pollock. And we are set for baseball here this evening.
A.J. Pollock.
High in the air out to center field. Kiermaier on the run. And he tracks it down. Nice play for the first out. Here's Chris Owings now. His average coming in way up there in the 380s. First pitch is a changeup for a called strike. And Harold, as we take a look at the Rays entering play here tonight, they begin this series feeling pretty good about the way things have gone as they come in riding a 4-game winning streak.
Well, Matt, I really like their pitching staff, but I think the key to this game is clearly falls on their shoulders. They throw off-speed pitches for strikes, and they mix their pitch as well. I think if they do that, they got a chance to win.
The windup and the 0-2 pitch. Good job to spoil that one away, and he stays alive.
He's just fouling them off till he gets something he wants to hit.
And a fastball swung on and missed as he just reared back there. 2 away. Into the box, Paul Goldschmidt. First chance for him here in the top of the first with nobody on. And a swing and a miss at a ball in the dirt. Into the windup, here comes the 0-1. Hard hit at third. Up with it is Longoria. Throw to first in plenty of time, and the side is retired. Standing in, Kevin Kiermaier. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first.
Off for the Rays, center fielder Kevin.
First pitch is a splitter for a called strike. Well, Harold, you take a look at this Diamondback squad as they begin play here tonight. They come in hoping to get back on the beam as they've dropped 3 straight.
Yeah, this is one of those losing streaks, but you know what? I'm a little more cavalier about it than they probably are, but all they got to do, really, this is a good team. Just go win one game, and before you know it, you'll be on a winning streak. They're a good club.
That gets down, and he's got himself a base hit. Stepping up to the plate, Andrew Benintendi. The season batting average comes in down in the 240s, and that's through for a hit. In is the third baseman, Evan Longoria. Not the shiniest of batting average as he comes in hitting down in the 220s for the year.
Well, he's got himself a little bit of a jam right here, Matt. He's got 2 on, nobody out. Look, I want to get it.
This one gets through, and that could bring in a run. And the run will score as the Rays cash in on an early 1-0 lead. And it's in time. He's out at second as a good relay gets him.
Batting fourth.
Here's the first pitch to him. Hard hit ball to second. Marte has it. A throw to the plate. And he is in there at the plate. It's now a 2-0 game. Ready now, Troy Tulowitzki. First opportunity for him in this one as he enters play with his average close to the 320 mark. There's a swing, and he sends a ball high in the air into left field. Peralta ranging back, and just short of a home run, this ball's off the wall. Now this is cut and thrown to first, and he'll scramble back to first safely. Here's the first baseman now, Mitch Moreland. And a quick glance at the numbers will tell you it's been a huge struggle for him at the plate this year. The 0-1 pitch. Another one fouled off, and he's quickly behind 0-2. A decent lead at second. Here's the pitch. That's lifted the other way out to left. Peralta is right there as he'll put it away without much problem for the second out. So striding in, Wilson Ramos. And we'll see what he can do here. 2 on, 2 away, 2 home so far this inning. And he'll go the short way to retire the side. Digging in, J.D. Martinez. First at bat for him in this one, and he's got that average up over the 300 mark for the year. First pitch of the at bat. tapper up the line. Oh, and Longoria can't handle it. And they'll have no play as he reaches first base safely. Here's Chris Davis now. He enters play hitting in the 260s for the year.
Chris Davis.
A fastball here as he'll take a look at ball 1-0. The 1-0 delivery. And he won't bite at that one either. It's 2-0. Here he comes on 2-0. Popped high in the air. Snell just to the right of the mound. Makes the play, 1 away. Now at the plate, Brandon Drury. First swings for him in this one with a runner still at first and 1 gone. And a nice job to stay with it that time and get the second out of the inning. Digging in the switch hitter, Ketel Marte. He certainly had it working for him at the plate this season. The average is up over 350 entering play. And he pops it up, drifting just beyond the infield. And the catch made here by Lowry, and that ends. Stepping in, Jed Lowry. He'll lead it off here against Taijuan Walker.
Second baseman.
Chop foul over towards the coaching box. And he'll try to hold back the swing, but he'll do so unsuccessfully as that's ruled a strike. Goes the other way with it as this is in the air down the line in left. And a diving try in left, but he can't come up with it. And he'll pull into second here with nobody out. So here is Avisail Garcia. His average for the year sits in the 280s entering play. Now a swing and a fly ball. Martinez on the move. He gets there to put it away, but the runner tags and breaks for third. And he's safe. Ready for another chance? Kevin Kiermaier. He singled his last time up. Committed to that one a bit too soon as it locks him up for strike 1.
Boy, not a good swing there. That was really
in the dirt and blocked behind the plate. Good job keeping it close as the count goes to 1-1. Oh, and this just jumps off the bat here as this is to deep straightaway right field, and you can pretty much forget about this one. That is a long home run. The left-handed hitting Andrew Benintendi stands in. He singled and scored in his first appearance in this one. And that falls in for a solid base hit, his second of the night. So 1 gone in the inning here with a runner at first. And standing in here is the very dangerous third baseman, Evan Longoria. Pollock arranged to his left and put it away. 2 down. And he will scurry back to first as he'll think twice about trying to move up. Stepping in and ready for another shot, Logan Morrison. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. A runner on first with 2 away. That's popped up out towards short right field. Marte is there for it. And that retires the side. So stepping in, Nick Hundley. And they've got some work to do early on. Down 4-0 already.
Nick Hundley.
And this inning starts with a solid base hit. Set to get his evening at the plate started, David Peralta, batting just a notch below 300 so far on the season. Sends that one out of play for strike 1. Left field and deep. Benintendi racing back at the track. He tracks it down. A nice running play, and there's 1 away. Digging in for his second at-bat, A.J. Pollock. 0 for 1 here in the early going. Grounded foul toward the coaching box at third. On its way, the 0-1 pitch. And this one's tapped foul at home plate. And this one gets away. And forget about the double play now as he'll move up to second here on the wild pitch. Now a swing and a chopper foul right at home plate.
I like the call for the 2-strike changeup. You got to make a better pitch. He got away with one right there.
Swing and a little tapper, but it gets foul.
That is the 4th foul ball of this AB right here. He's seeing a lot of pitches.
Hit back toward the mound. On to Moreland, and that's in time for the 2nd out. Digging in to try it again, Chris Owings. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. Hit on the ground to short. There to field it is Tulowitzki. Throw on to first, and that error won't come back. Here's Troy Tulowitzki now. He'll get us going in the home half of inning number 3.
The shortstop.
A fastball off the plate away. It's ball 1.
Well, he had a rough first 2 innings. You know what? He was in the dugout, though, talking to the pitching coach. I'm sure they had to make some kind of adjustments or maybe talk himself back into the game, because here he is for the 3rd inning. Let's see what happens with that conversation.
Pollock patrolling center makes the play. 1 out. He's ready. Here's the first offering. And the first pitch is chopped foul at the plate. It's strike 1. And the third baseman will have a look at it, but this is back into the seats. The windup and the 0-2 pitch. Another one sent foul.
Well, that's 3 foul balls in a row. He's definitely battling up there.
In the dirt, but swung on and missed. And he makes the throw to first. Moreland is retired. 2 down now.
Next for Tampa Bay.
Here's the catcher, Wilson Ramos.
Wilson Ramos.
And a cut fastball, but this bounces near the plate for a ball. Hit hard to short. Owings has it. Throw to first will get him easily, and the side is retired. Striding in once again, Paul Goldschmidt. The matchup with Blake Snell now to lead off the inning.
Number 44, Paul Goldschmidt.
And that's a base hit. 1 for 2 in his first couple of plate appearances. Here's J.D. Martinez.
Right fielder, J.D.
First offering on its way. Now a ground ball for Longoria. This could be 2. Lowry on to Moreland, and it's a double play. Here's Chris Davis now. He's 0 for 1 thus far.
Chris Davis
lays off 1-0. No runs, 3 hits. No errors so far for the Diamondbacks. That's by him for strike 1.
Now, a mid-90s fastball is no joke, and that's proof right there. He threw it right by him.
Slow roller back to the mound. Throw in time, and the side is retired. Here's Jed Lowry now. He scored a run after stroking a double in his first at-bat.
Second baseman.
And here's a ball hit in the air. Peralta on the move. And that will end up a foul ball.
Been a real big struggle for him so far on the mound. 4 runs and only 3 innings, so it'll be interesting to see if he can settle in at all and make some adjustments, or if this start will continue to run downhill.
Inside and low, 2-1. And the pitch. Now that's popped up. Owings is there for it, and that's the first out of the inning. Digging in now, Avisail Garcia comes into this at-bat 0 for 1 in the ballgame. Here's a swing and a ground ball, but this is foul for the first strike. Into the windup, here comes the 0-1. Grounded back up the middle. Throw just in time as they get him by an eyelash. Standing in, Kevin Kiermaier. He's off to a fast start in this one. 2 for 2, including a home run. Check swing, but he held up in time. Ball 1. 4 runs, 7 hits, and no errors for Tampa Bay so far. Pitch swung on and hit in the air toward the line and right. And he'll get there in plenty of time to put this one away. Brandon Drury will bat next. He's in to get things going here in inning number 5.
Brandon Drury.
First pitch of the at-bat. Hit on the ground to third. Longoria's got it. And the 5th inning will start with a ground out, 1 away. And that'll bring in the middle infielder, Ketel Marte. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. cue shot here out towards short. On to Moreland, and that's in time for the second out. So bases are empty here with 2 gone, and that'll bring in the right-handed hitting catcher, Nick Hundley. Line shot to third, and the side is retired. The left-handed hitting Andrew Benintendi stands in. A couple of singles to his credit thus far. This one's flared toward left center. Here comes Peralta. He's there and records the first out. In is the third baseman, Evan Longoria. He's 1 for 2 in the ballgame. Here's a looping fly ball out to right. Martinez coming on. He tracks it down and makes the play to record the second out.
Now batting.
Ready once again, Logan Morrison. He's got an RBI despite an 0 for 2 effort to this point. There's a swing and a drive hit well out to right field. Martinez retreats to the track and digging in to try it again, David Peralta. They'll try and get things started as we begin inning number 6. Hard hit ball to second. And this will get through into right, and he's aboard with a single. Digging in once again, A.J. Pollock. Third trip to the plate for him here tonight. 0 for 2 at this point. And that's through for his first base hit in this one. Here's Chris. Owings now.
Shortstop, Chris Owings.
Here comes the first pitch. A line shot to third base. Quick throw, not in time. Digging in and looking for more, Paul Goldschmidt. He's singled in 2 trips to the plate thus far. Swinging a ball hit on the ground. Runners are at first and second with 1 away. Curveball bounces, and this one gets away. So now 2 men in scoring position. Throw goes to third, and he is in there. Ready to deal. Here's the 2-1. Hit to short. Up with it now is Tulowitzki. Throw to first is in time, but meanwhile the runner is in to score. Ready once again, J.D. Martinez. A hit in 2 tries so far. Oh, not fooled one bit by the changeup as he smokes this one to deep left field. That one will not be coming back. A home run. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Smoke toward third. Moreland is there, and he'll step on the bag himself. Here's Troy Tulowitzki now. He'll lead it off as we start the home 6th.
The shortstop, Troy.
And now some action in that Arizona bullpen as it looks like they'll have both a lefty and a righty up to throw. And a good idea to hold off on that swing. It's ball 1. Into his windup. Here comes the 1-0. Out of play off to the right. It's 1-1. Here's the 1-1 delivery. Well hit the other way, and it's into the gap. On his way to second is Tulowitzki. And the Rays strike quickly here in the inning. It's a leadoff double. Here's the first baseman now, Mitch Moreland. He comes in 0 for 2 thus far. Swing and a miss, and he's behind 0-1.
Matt, this is a crazy game. I mean, the thing you stress, right? First pitch strikes. He's doing it. 80% of the time, he's throwing first pitch strike to hitters. The problem is he's giving them too much to hit, and as a result, they've been hitting him hard.
And he'll stay alive here as this is chopped foul at the plate. It'll remain 1-2. To 2 balls and 2 strikes now.
He's certainly giving up plenty of hits in this one, but the funny thing is he hasn't walked anyone yet. That tells me he's throwing strikes, but he's just not throwing enough quality strikes.
Drury will stay with it as he backs up and puts it away. 1 gone. Getting a few steps off his second there. Now the pitch. Wilson Ramos comes on with 1 away as he looks at a ball. It's 1-0. Not close. It's 2-0. From the belt, the pitch. And there's the first strike, 2-1. Out of play. A 2-2 count. Here's the pitch. Just a bit low, ball 3. Good lead off at second there. Now the pitch. Swing and a line drive to center field. And that's in there. Base hit. Tulowitzki rounds the corner and is headed home. And the runner from second is in to score. Stepping in and ready for another shot, Jed Lowry. 1 in, 1 out, and 1 on here in the inning. And a good pitch on the inside corner for strike 1. Started to go around there, but he holds up ball 1. He's set. Here comes the 1-1. And this is on the ground to short. Could be 2. On to Goldschmidt, a double play. Inning. Striding in once again, Brandon Drury. He'll lead it off here as we begin inning number 7.
Brandon Drury.
Hit on the ground toward the left. Longoria's there. And the throw to first is in time, so the leadoff man is gone here to start inning number 7.
The batter, number 4.
Ready for another chance? Ketel Marte. He started out the evening 0 for 2 so far. Lifted in the air out to center field. Kiermaier's got a read on it. He hauls it in without any trouble, and there are 2 away. Digging in, Nick Hundley. He's 1 for 2 in the ball game. Into the windup and the pitch. A changeup floats outside here for ball 1. Ground ball sent back up the middle. There to field it is Tulowitzki. Throw on to first gets him, and the side is retired. Ready for another shot now. Avisail Garcia. 0 for 2 on his line thus far.
Right fielder.
And he starts him out with a splitter for a called strike. Takes a look at a fastball down the middle for strike number 2.
Well, it's awful difficult, Matt, to hit when you find yourself down 0-2, but particularly when you haven't even swung the bat yet. Now you're in protect mode, and you haven't taken one swing.
A shot to second base and handled for the first out. Standing in, Kevin Kiermaier. He homered earlier and is 2 for 3 to this point.
Kiermaier.
And a ball 1-0. Here comes the 1-0. And this is going to be a foul ball. From the windup, the 1-1 pitch. Swing and a liner, but foul. Bases are empty, 1 man out.
Nope.
And there's one well above the zone for a ball. Grounded foul. Still 2 strikes.
Well, he fouled that breaking ball off a little bit early. Timing not quite there. Had a fastball to pitch before. He just got out in front of that breaking ball.
This is hit high in the air out toward left center. Catch made out there by Pollock, and there are 2 away now. Settling in now, Andrew Benintendi is looking for hit number 3 here in this at-bat. Ball 1.
Well, that was 2 quick outs right there, getting those guys in front of him, but now the 2-hitter comes to the plate. Right here, you look to either get on base any way you can, hit a gapper, anything, because you want those big boys coming up next.
Boy, you don't see that very often out of a rookie. That's a 2-0 count, and both of those pitches were really close. This guy has a pretty good eye.
2-2. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Tried to get him with the cutter, but it's a full count, 3-2.
Walks are never good, but they're especially bad news late in games like this. It seems like they always come back to bite me.
And another foul ball. This one's flared out toward left. Peralta has it in his sights. He makes the play, and that'll end the inning. So striding forward now, David Peralta, 1 for 2 on his line so far in the game.
David
Hard
Peralta.
hit towards center. Kiermaier is there, and he has it for the first out. Standing in, A.J. Pollock. He reached on a single last time and later wound up scoring. Sent in the air out to straightaway central. Kiermaier's got a read on it, and he brings it in for the second out of the inning. Coming to the plate now, Chris Owings. No hits in 3 tries so far. He's struck out once. This is line to left, and that'll get down for a 2-out single. So with 2 away, Paul Goldschmidt gets a chance following the base hit. So it's a runner at first with 2 men out, and stepping in, the power-hitting first baseman, Paul Goldschmidt. Thought he had the inside corner that time, but it missed for ball 1. The 1-0 pitch. Swung on and hit in the air to left. Benintendi in pursuit, but he can't make the play as it finds the outfield grass. Owings is on his way home. The relay, and they'll get a little closer here as the run comes across to score from first. It's now a 5-4 ball game. Brad Boxberger is into the ball game now as he'll make his 5th appearance of the season here. Changes up on him, but that's in the dirt for a ball. For Goldschmidt, he's at second with his 9th 2-base hit of the year. Waved at and missed as he took something off there. 1-1. Hard on the ground towards short. Up with it now is Tulowitzki. Throw to first will get him easily, and the side is retired. At the plate, Evan Longoria. He'll lead things off here in this 1-run contest. David Hernandez is on to pitch out of the bullpen in the bottom half of the 8th. First pitch is a breaking ball taken down and away for ball 1. And a good heater as he just watches this baby, a ball and a strike. No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike. Here's the 2-1 coming to Longoria. And he'll stay alive here, but just barely as this ball's chopped foul at the plate, and the count holds at 2-2. High in the air and drifting out to shallow center. There now is Pollock, and he's got it for the first out. Digging in, Logan Morrison. 0 for 3 with an RBI in this one.
Your attention, please. Now pitching for Arizona, number 46, Patrick Corbin.
Infield in the overshift here. Now the pitch. This is on the ground over to first. And he'll take it to the bag himself for the out. Now at the plate, Troy Tulowitzki. 2 for 3 with a double on his line so far. Skied into straightaway right. On the move is Martinez. And that retires the side. Into the box now, Chris Davis. He'll be the one to start things out against Boxberger, who tries to close the door in this one. Jake Lamb will pinch hit here, and he's the potential tying run. Off we go in the 9th as the first pitch misses for ball 1. 261 the average coming into action here. 5 homers and 11 RBIs.
Well, he's got himself in a good count right now. Down 1, he's probably looking for something to drive out of the ballpark, maybe tie this game up.
The 2-1 pitch. Hit sharply on the ground. That gets through, and he'll start the inning off with a base hit. So that puts the leadoff man aboard to get the inning underway. Brandon Drury will bat next. He'll be looking for something. Tommy Hunter takes the ball here as he'll enter with a runner at first and nobody out. And that misses ball 1. Clearly trying to control the running game with the slide step here.
Yeah, that's a good way of trying to control the running game, Matt. The problem with it, though, it has a tendency to throw your command off because you're worrying about that runner on base. There's a swing, and he sends a ball high in the air into left field. Benintendi is on the warning track as he hauls it in for a loud out number 1. And that'll bring in the middle infielder, Ketel Marte. He could really use a knock here. 0 for 3 in the game so far. Pitch is popped up. Tulowitzki will have plenty of room as he makes the catch, and there's a big out number 2.
The catcher.
So it's a runner at first with 2 men out, and that'll bring in the right-handed hitting catcher, Nick Hundley. Michael Saunders will be called
Michael
upon here to
Saunders.
hit with the game on the line. A dive, and he knocks it down. Throw into third. And he is in there at third as the possible tying run. So coming to the plate, David
Left fielder,
Peralta. The tying
David
and go-ahead
Peralta.
runs in scoring position. Game on the line, 2 men out. Throw on to first will be in time, and the Rays have run their winning streak to 5 in a row now as this ball